Hello folks and welcome back to Final Factory. Last time out we built all of this stuff, which I'm super proud of, mainly wrongly so, but I dig it. I kind of dig how this is all set up, and what this really does open us up for is lots of expansion down the road. We still have a lot of problems that we need to solve though. Our main problem right now is one of two things. One, these are taking way too long. I don't know why that one's stuttering, but it's taking far too long. I might actually put another one in here just to try to speed this up. And we also have this guy going there. So like we at least have this going to there. So it's feeding this one. And this guy hopefully is starting to feed up or fill up a little bit more. Not entirely, but I think we're going to be in better shape longer term here. Because I should be able to, and I may have to, this guy might get bumped out because we could put more mining spots. Like if I wanted to, I can do another row of them. Boom, 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 boom. Another row there. I might do all of that and then have that output somewhere over here with all of this. Like have another, basically mirror this thing over in this area and have another setup. This guy here with the AI chips is coming from very far away, but it's doing all the things we possibly need to do. Our low density structures seem to be the ones that are most in demand and most holding us back right now. So we have that. But we also have some other problems. We right now don't really have all that much in the way of research. We still have that. We have 5 to go. So I think we're going to go ahead and get in some good trouble here. I want to find some more places to explore and see things and figure out what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and go down in this area. Not necessarily because I know there's anything down there or anything like that. It's just that I want to try to explore a little bit more out here. And this may help us do that. I also probably, do I have enough for a solar panel? I do. Okay. What I'm probably also going to do here is get another defensive structure somewhere out this way. Just again, because then we have them all covering each other and it just makes life a little easier. We also built that spaceship cargo bay thing, whatever that is, before. So we should have lots of, ooh, there we go. All right, it's game time. Here we go. But we should have lots of ability to kind of keep things in check a little bit better here. But let's go through and see what we got going on, because you see their strength has grown up to it was up at 57, now it's down at 56, 57, it went up to 58, now it's going down again. It's all over the map, and I don't know how they judge the bad guy's strength at all, but they're coming at us. They're trying to get to our stuff, and you can see that we had ships responding immediately, which is what I really need to have happen. But for the rest of the research here, like this one only requires 90 points. And I say only, that's a huge step up from where we've been at. But compared to where we were with some of this stuff, it's a problem. And I finally got control clicking down, so I don't need to go through and, you know, spend time to try to open those things up and see what they are. I can just click on a button and click on it and take it, which is far, far preferable to what we were doing. All right, so we're gonna knock out all of their stuff here. Oh, we got more of them. Awesome. I want to find lots of bad guys. That's our main goal right now. Oh, we got more bauxite down there. Is that what that is, or is that just a? I'm not good enough at this game yet to still know what all the asteroids look like right out of the gate here. But I'm willing to learn. We just need to have some time to do so. All right, I want to get that. There we go. We got some more artifacts. And their strength is up to 60. Somehow we're destroying them, and they keep getting stronger. I don't understand how this game does that, why it does it, what's going on. We haven't found any of their next tier. I'm assuming there's more tiers of bad guys. Like we found I don't remember what they're called, the Batwing looking ships. We found those a little earlier. Oh, this is a bauxite asteroid, so that's fantastic. We do want this thing, because it's going to allow us to at least get stuff shipped over, and then we can ship that long ways all the way down. Oh yeah, we got a big old area here. Awesome. See, this is like, I'm down for like a fight. That's what I want. All right, so we almost have this one cleared actually, which is fantastic as far as our research I'm going. I'm not talking about beating these guys. We still have some work to do with that. But I am happy that we found another bauxite ore area, because we are in desperate need of it. And we will get it all solved here momentarily. We just need to wipe them out a little bit more. All right, so we did finish that one leg of our research up. I don't know if there's a faster way about going through and doing this. I am also going to get some more cloud thingies here. Some more of those. I'm going to set up a defensive structure somewhere near here, just so they don't come back, just so we can keep this area ours. Then we'll keep some of the cloud thingies out where we need to have those. But today is all about fighting the good fight and hopefully getting some... Oh, look at them coming. I love it. And why are they going that way? Oh, we already are involved in a battle. Heck yeah. Let's go, baby. Oh my goodness. There's so many of them. This is fantastic. The bad guys in this, like, so far, I know we probably have a whole bunch coming our way that are going to be an absolute disaster for us, and they're going to be harder bad guys, I'm sure. But right now, I'm very happy to have these because what they do is allow us to get research done, and I actually am down at 78% health, so I need to chill a little bit here and back away from some of these fights and not dive straight into them as fast as what I have. All right, let's move back here. And the reason why I want to go back is twofold. One, we're at 56% health, so I don't want that. But I also want to trigger some more research because we need to have that going. We need to do more things. And I don't know what all the things do, but I want to find out. So the next cheapest one here is Fleet Command. So I'm going to do that. And we're going to start that research off. We're already halfway there with what we've done. All right, that's awesome. And we're back up at full health. So let's go ahead and try to complete that level of our research and see what that does for us because I really don't know. Oh man, there's so many of them. I love it. See, like in other games, like having a lot of bad guys is a bad thing. This game, because it contributes to your research, you need to have them. They have to be part of your game. You have to deal with them. There's no other option. They have to exist and they have to, in some respects, thrive before you can knock them out of existence because you have to have them in order to do the research. So we're just going to keep plowing through and hopefully getting these guys all knocked the heck out. And then we're going to go boom, 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 boom. So, yeah, we're going to continue just having fun here. They are getting stronger as far as their ability to hurt me. But we're also running into a lot more. You can see their strength is up at 67%. So somehow it's gone up 10%-ish, even though we wiped out a whole bunch of them. I wonder if it's just because we're discovering more of them, and that means that they're stronger, that they're right on the outliers of our stuff. I really don't know. But again, I want to find out. I want to explore. I want to just knock them out and do things. And our crew is fighting down farther south, it looks like, as well. So we're going to go help them once we get rid of this area here. And we gather up whatever these things are. And now you can see that they are involved in some firefights, and we can be involved in some firefights as well. We'll bring some friends over with us because we have all of these guys that can just go to town. And we already finished up that research. So that's fantastic. We're going to research. Ooh, we got more stuff. Yay. Finding these things really is helpful because it allows us to, one, expand where we're at, but really, I was just saying we didn't have those. What are they called again? It starts with a T, but I don't remember. All right, let me go try to get this stuff without getting in too much trouble. I'm getting in more trouble. All right, now I should be able to fly away without being chased too bad. There we go. Okay, let's go back into here. Scroll on down. We have that one done. Fantastic. So we have capacitors, which allow for the construction of capacitors. Will store excess energy from the grid and connect to certain power structures with high on-demand power needs. I don't think we have anything that needs that yet, but we will eventually here. Over here, we have overdrivers, which provide bonus to station operations like production speed and vision range. I think that's a really good one we need to do. We have power distribution, which allows us for sharing of power between stations. I think that's also important. And then we have station armor, which seems really important, that we can protect our stations. And it says basic ones, so there's going to be more down the road here. We also, in theory, could do this with bat damage 3, fleet command, another one of those. We have fleet repair. Okay, so it increases the repair stuff. We have mobile stations, which allows for mobile space stations, which sounds awesome. And signal dampening. Okay. I'm going to go up here. I think I'm going to do... Let's do the overdrivers. Start with those and see what we get. We have a lot of work we still need to do for those, but we will get there. What I should also do here is we have increased fleet capacity, so I'm going to go over to combat ships and grab a whole bunch of them. Like all of them that I can afford. And they should be joining me here soon enough. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. All right. This stuff is fun. Like, it's random. There's a whole bunch of random stuff going on. Ooh! What are all those guys? What is all that over there? They're different colors. What is that? I'm so curious. But I'm also terrified. We found a new planet. And I think we found new bad guys. But I don't know. I really don't. So I'm trying to stay on the outside edge of that because I don't want to trigger them yet because I don't know what they bring. We also have more bad guys down here. So we're going to bring in another defensive platform. Hopefully these guys can help each other. Yeah, they should be within each other's range. Throw on that. Throw on a little cloud thingy over here. Power it up. All right. We have that established. Let's see. Do I need more? I can afford those. Okay. Do that. And then we have a crew coming down here. I love watching the map just them stream down. So we have 20 of those coming in. And we're going to fight farther south here, I think, first, before we figure out what that other crew was or is or could be. I want to make sure we have some of this stuff. And it could be just their different color. Or they could be something completely different that I don't know about yet. I'm here for it in either case, because this is helping us tremendously with all of our research. And I want to find new things about this game. So if it's new bad guys or a new style of bad, I don't know. I'm okay either way we go with this. Look at how powerful we are too, and I still need more. Like, I can get more. I just don't have enough right now to do more stuff with that. Oh, we got another little antimatter cloud. Do we dare to go over and play with it? Oh, we will eventually. Yeah, those guys are definitely a different color, right? Like, they're yellowish. Again, I'm red-green colorblind, so I know these guys are red, but sometimes when I'm not confident of colors, my brain has some issues here. But let's see what we got. My goodness, they're coming to town here, huh? We already finished that research? Heck yeah! Okay, I don't think they're... I think they're the same group of bad guys. Because these guys are the same as what they were before. They just had a whole bunch of stuff set up right around that spot. Come on, come on, come on. And again, the enemy strength continues to grow. I don't know why or how or what's going on with that. And wow, they just have guys forever. Seems like everywhere we look, they are increasing their strength and doing more stuff that is not going to be useful for us. So let's wipe out that one. All right, that is space rocks, which we can't do anything with to our knowledge. There may be things we can do, but I don't know what they are yet. All right, and what I'm just trying to do right now is put in a couple of little smaller areas that we can then use to hopefully have some defense going. Now we see all these guys streaming down. They disappear into the clouds there for a sec, but that's fine. Let's take a look at our research now. Man, I can't believe we went through that so fast. All right, let's do the capacitor one. Because again, it's the cheapest. And let's go get into some good trouble. Look at them just streaming in. I love it. It's so fun to watch. All right, so these guys could theoretically pop up somewhere over there. So I have that station covered as well. I'm going to put a cloud thingy there just because I don't want this whole area to get covered up again. Because you can see we already are losing some of these guys. Our defensive platforms are already getting covered up by the gas clouds again. So I need to get more of those, but that's going to be something that we need to mine out for. I need medium density structures, which means I need to have an iron. Luckily, we have an iron asteroid right there, so we can just mine for that and just take care of that little small problem real fast. So let's do that. We'll do it a couple times just to make sure we have all the things that we possibly could need. Again, I really want a way to teleport from space to space. These maps, from what I can tell, are just never ending. They just go on forever. So having some additional ones here would be really nice for us. All right, so let's go in here. We're going to build some more of these. Grab some of those. We just need to keep this area open so we can always see what's going on. Okay. I want to get one more defensive structure somewhere out here, I think. So I want to make sure they're overlapping with each other. So that looks like it's about there. For that, we'll throw that bad boy on there. Put a little gas jobber doobie thing there. 1 and 2. All right, let's go get in trouble. So do we have another crew coming down there? Oh, see, we used up all of the ships that we had in supply there. But we know there's a bunch of bad guys. Again, their strength continues to rise. They're up in the 80s now. It did drop for a second, but it looks like it is not continuing to drop. So we're just going to keep knocking this stuff out and seeing what we can do here and get all of that done. But right now, it's just I want to play the research game. I want to be able to research more stuff. Oh, we have more attacks happening. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm excited. Like, I don't want our units to die, obviously, but what I do want is us to be able to get all of the research that we need. And it looks like our crew did a really good job there, I think. Or their guys did a really good job. One of the two is true, but both cannot be. Oh, nope, they knocked us out. That's okay. Look at all of that glorious research that's just sitting there waiting for us. So we're going to continue. Oh, we finished that research already? Fantastic. This is a good area. There's a lot of stuff really close by. I just want to be able to transport things quickly and easily, including myself, so I don't have to fly through everywhere. It's like one of the Factorio things. Like, it's been a long time since I dove into Factorio real hard. But Factorio is great in lots of ways, but the only thing I always ran into problems, and maybe it's just because I'm not that good at that game either, is because like the maps are enormous and getting from place to place can take a long time. And that's kind of how I feel about this one. It's just the maps are enormous and it's going to take a long time to get anywhere. All right, so that's another iron asteroid. That's great. We can knock these guys out. Let's go do some more research. I want to do the armor, so we'll research that. We only got 28 on that one, so this one's going to be a bit more work. But once we have this one, we're at our 25 things that we've researched. I also need to add on more ships to my particular build here. I'm down to 22 ships, and 1 or 2 of those is construction ships, so need to increase our fleet a bunch more here. All right. It's never ending. There's so many bad guys. Their strength has gone down. It's at 80% now. It's at 81 now. Like, I don't know how they judge that number, and if it gets to 100, what happens? So I'm trying to tamp down on the bad guys and their stuff and all of that, but it is absolutely a challenge that we need to figure out here. So what I'm thinking I want to do here as well, we know we can probably establish a new space station mining operation over here and production facility. We have all but the silica, and I'm sure that's somewhere around this area. Like, it's most definitely somewhere around there. But if we go back in here, we have one of our shipyards. So what I'm thinking here is I can throw a shipyard somewhere near here. It's in between all of these. So if I put that like here, it's surrounded by 5 defensive structures. And it should be more than good enough to do any of the stuff that we need to do. Just need to give it some power. Which we'll throw on there, which is going to cause some heat problems. So we need to get the radiator out. All right, maybe this one's not going to work for this particular platform. All right. That looks like it's enough for it to hold on to, and it's loading up on units, which is exactly what we want. I'm going to go into fleet management real fast and see if I can deploy more to me. All right. Have all of that. These guys are lacking. But you can see my numbers are now starting to go up. They're deploying to me. All right, we're going to slowly just fly along here and just see if we run into any bad guys. I'm going to zoom on out a little bit. I like these little comet things. They're neat. And basically, I'm just trying to look for trouble again. We did a good job of finding it last time. I'd like to find more. I also want to make more production facilities where we just automate lots of the stuff. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's a good one to have. So I need to have some more solar panels, but in order to do that, I need to have more units. So we're just going to fly back over here. Again, if we go into our map here, this area is really rich with stuff, and it's really rich over there as well. Okay. But what I might start doing down there is set up a bat production facility, because we have tons of it, and we're going to need it. So I think we'll be okay with all that. But let's go over here. Ooh, look at all these guys coming on me. Yay me. All right. So I'm going to steal all of those. Steal all of those. That should open up a whole bunch of doors for us. All right. Capacitor we have now. The overdrive recipe. There's so much cool stuff that we have access to now. All right. And I have to remember what we're actually making here. So I want to make more mining facilities. All right, so I'll do 8 of those. That should at least get us started. Why can't I build those? Because We need AI circuits. You know what? I know where there might be some AI circuits that I can use. There we go. All right, so we have that. Cool. The rest of that looks fine. I'm just trying to see what else we might need. We need the... We don't have any of the core things, so I'm going to grab a couple of those. Lots more power across the board. And grab some of those as well, just so we can dissipate everything. And then I'm going to get some more shipyards, because I want to make... Basically, I want to make this other area a ship building facility that's all it's going to do is make bats. So bats require AI circuits and require plasma engine parts. And if we go over to intermediates, and the plasma engine parts just require lots of low density structures. Okay. That's good enough for me. Oh, I should also get some more printers. Let's see. What are we... I forget what we're making over here. What are these? Oh, I don't know. We don't need the... I'm going to grab all those, though. So give me all that stuff. Printers, printers, printers. All right. We're rolling through with a bunch of stuff now. I think we'll be okay. I'm just going to steal more, steal more, steal more, just so I have all of the things I could possibly ever want. Oh, I need a whole bunch more of these, too. Okay. I have a plan. It's just going to take a little while to implement it fully, I think. And honestly, I don't know if it's a good plan or a bad plan, but we need to get some of this stuff established and set. So we're going to get our defensive structure somewhere out here. We'll power it up. And put this little jobby doobie right next to it. All right. Our manufacturing abilities for this are going to require a couple of things. One, we need to have, if I go over in here and go to combat ships, the bats require engine parts and AI circuits. So we need to make the AI circuits, not a big deal. And then we also need to make the engine parts, which again, not a big deal. Engine parts are just, are they medium or low density? I forget. Low density structures. So that's bauxite. So we have space rocks there. We have iron there. A little farther down. That's iron. Another iron. But we do have bauxite there. So we can set up a mining facility there, and then make a ship production facility somewhere down here, I think, is where I want to go. We'll find out, because I changed my mind. And again, I'm not very good at this. So we'll figure out what exactly is going on here. But let's start with the most basic thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get rid of that one because it's not next to where I want it to be. There we go. Thank you, game. Then we'll throw on all of the things that we need to have there. Put those into there like so. I'll fire up this whole area here. And then we need to get the radiator thing. And then we can dissipate that heat with the actual radiator thing. And those guys are saying they're still not connected. It's just because we have to transport over that way. And we'll get all of that rolling in a second, but we need to now feed all of this. It's going to go out like that. We'll throw that into a storage container, I guess. And if I click on that, filter raw resources, it's just going to be that. And then I can copy and paste that there. Okay. And that looks fine for now. The next thing we need to do is set up our printers. So our atomic printers, well, let me go every other 2, 3, 4, 5. Junction it up, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can easily throw on more power. It's not a big deal. we'll even do that. So it's producing lots of power. We still need to actually produce ships, but that's okay. We'll get there. Then we're going to have those 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They're all going to go to the printers. Those printers are going to print AI circuits. And then we'll copy, paste, 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 paste. They're going to be that. Fantastic. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Junction, 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 junction. Storage. Okay, all of that has what it needs. Then that will eventually unload, and it's going to go into one of these bad boys, which is going to cause us mass power problems, apparently. All right. That's all well and good. That's set. We need to still, make mining ships. So working ships. At the research bots. I need a bunch of these too to eventually do what I want to do. Okay. But that should hold those. Then if we head on down here, we have our space rocks. And I'm going to set a production facility somewhere over here because the bauxite we can have come out and then go up, and we can set our production facility somewhere in that area, I think. So I'm going to bring this down like so. Uh-oh. We got problems. I'm happy that we are able to keep most of the stuff safe, but we do have some more work we need to do, apparently. So I'm going to put up another defensive structure out here because somehow they slipped through without really getting touched, and that's a problem. So they're going to be there. We'll put this guy right there. Sure, why not? All right, let's go fight the bad guys real fast. Ooh. Ooh, is that what I think it is? It is what I think it is. Okay, cool. We can scrap a lot of the stuff we just did. Well, we're going to have it go a different direction, I guess. All right, let's go wipe this out, because if that's a bauxite one, which I think it is, right? Yes, it's so close. Perfect. That's even better than what I thought it would be. Because we can really automate all of our shipbuilding to be far better, and we can build up reserves of everything. Heck yeah. All right, I love where we're going with this right now. All right, so I want to set up a defensive structure somewhere out here. We will power that bad boy up, and let's go clear out the rest of this area because we got lots of bad guys. And then I have a whole crew of guys coming to help us out here. They don't even know what to do right now. They're just getting attacked left and right. The enemy strength has gone down significantly. And I don't know what governs enemy strength in this game at all. It is a giant mystery to me. Seems like the more guys we find, the stronger they get, but also the weaker they get. And I don't understand how that makes any sense whatsoever. Oh, there's more guys over there. Okay. So we found a real hotbed of stuff that we need to deal with here. But luckily, once we get this next step rolling, that's going to be our production facility for all of our ships. At least that's the plan. And then I can roll through and just make tons and tons and tons of ships and have them do all of the things. I love that the factories, I don't know if this is going to work with the ships, but at least the factories allow you to pass materials through them so that we can do more stuff. And we're almost there. I think we're researching defensive stuff or the armor, one of the two. So we're almost there. Can I get another one of those? I can. And then we need to get some more actual resources. All right, we're just going to need to keep knocking all these guys out. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. We just need to bring our defensive structures farther out and do all the things with that, but that should not be a big deal. Not overly worried right now. We just need to clear them out. Oh my goodness, it just keeps going. All right, we'll get there. All right, right now I'm just going to try to get rid of all that research. Hey, look at that. We did our research thing. So now it wants us to automate a bunch of stuff. Okay, not a big deal. Oh, and we got another one of those. Heck yeah. Dude, we're killing it in this area. I mean, I know we have a lot of stuff we need to clear out, but we're going to destroy this area real soon. All right, right now I just want to knock out their ability to make bad guys. Which seems to be never ending. My goodness. Leave me alone. You guys are coming over to me right now. I am staying in my lane. I'm just trying to collect the resources. Because I need your research from killing you. Alright, I'm not going to spend too much longer in this area. I just want to get all of my research points. So we're going to back away. We can attack ones that are close now, but... Okay. And I know there's more down here too. I just want to take a gander and see where they're at. Yeah, see, that's too close for home. We need to have another defensive structure. Let's put that there. I'll put this guy right there. And we should get those going. And then I want another cloud clearing thing. Let's say right there. I need another solar panel. Because you can't use the good solar panels. It doesn't let you. All right. Now what's going on here? Why are we not starting our production there? I'm going to change how this is laid out. Like all of this is going to just get reversed and go upwards. All right, that will go there. Don't worry, we'll give you some power. All right, that all looks great. And not far away, we have this bad boy. And then we should be able to get those going. I just need to see why these are not doing their thing right now. Okay, they're doing their mining work. We have those deployed out. Fantastic. And they're going to start manufacturing the AI chip things. So now we can go in here. Try to line this up in a way that makes the most sense. 2, 3, and 4. They're going to output to there and there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2. I know I still need more, and I need to dissipate that heat. There's my, what, heat exchanger? What is this thing called? What is it actually called? Yeah, heat exchanger going out to a radiator. Fantastic. We'll put 2 of them on there because we're at that nice. Nope, nope, nope. It's going to be, not that. Raw resources, and it's going to be organic compounds. That's something we haven't seen yet. You can see that we have been involved in a few battles there, which is fine. This base is covered very nicely by these 2. Well, really this one, but if they come up there, they should get smacked down a little bit by those. All right, so we're going to build these off of there. Those come out. It's going to go into, let's put a storage facility over there. I don't like that part of this game. It's going to be like that. We'll copy this to there. All right, and then we have our printers. So I need to have my junctions 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Not that, my printers 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know. We'll get power, don't worry. That's still not enough, huh? Okay. We're going to need more power than that, but it's a start. All right, then we'll junction all of that up. Not that. Yep, see, I told you power would be a problem. All right, these guys are going to be making low density structures, and then this is going to filter for that. So copy, paste, 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 copy, paste, 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 paste. And I'm just going to mine real fast because I need to have some resources to do more with here. Not trying to do anything crazy right now. I just need to get some mining ships built and, you know, all that stuff. So let's close out of here. There we go. At least they're going to start mining. There's only 3 of them, but we'll build more. Those are all going to go into a storage container. Fantastic. All right. So now we have these guys. We could feed those into one of these cores. And I'm going to put that core up pretty high, and it's going to be like right over there. So I'm going to kind of, actually, let me put that up a little in a different spot here. Let's put those cores like that. All right. Then I need to go in and do some of this stuff. We need some medium density stuff. I'm going to quickly jump back over to this area. I like that we're really close to this now. It's not like we have these ships that are existing in nowhere. We have stuff relatively close by, and that we're feeding all of this stuff into. Oh, look at this. We're refilling all of this. Fantastic. So gather up all that, all that, all that. All right, let's build some more of this stuff. We need some more of, well, we need more of everything, really. But I'm feeling a little better about where we're at right now. I'm sorry it's taking a little while, but I think we're going to be happy with our end result here. All right, so that's going to go there. We'll put on our heat exchanger and all that stuff. Wherever it may be. There it is. I knew I'd find you. And then we're going to put on that. Okay, this area needs more power as well. So I'll throw on Another one of these potentially to help us out. Okay, that's doing its thing. And then I need to get the transporter things. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Where are they? There they are. Okay. Cool. All right, so that's going to go there. Then we'll have the transporter thingy go there. And I want to kind of build this backwards again. That. Then that's going to go there. And then we'll bring in our cargo friends. We're going to go that way. And filter for this is just going to be low density stuff. And we're going to load that bad boy up. Okay. Then from this one, I should be able to bring that straight up, I think. I hope. I pray. And we'll see exactly how that works here. So I'd actually really, if I could, in a perfect world, I'd like to do it over here. So we'll see what that looks like in a moment here. All right, so if I do that and have this, I keep calling them nodes in my brain, and I probably keep saying it out loud too, but that's how I'm thinking. And that looks like it's roughly in the middle. I'm going to get rid of that one. Basically, I'm just trying to make the pathway for this a lot slower or a lot faster. So we can transport that stuff. That's going there. That's going to filter over to the AI chips. Is that what's coming from there? It is what's coming from there. Okay. And then this one needs power. Everybody else is connected together. So that's going there. That's going to go there. Take it over. It's going to unload like that. All right. Now I'm feeling better. Okay. So the next step here is I want to build another one of these. I'm just going to space it over a bit. We'll take this guy. Going to go over. That one's going to go over. This one's going to be set for that. That one's going to be set for that. And then real fast, I need to look at working ships and see how the mining ships need plasma engine parts. Okay. And plasma engine parts we can just make really easily. Should not be a big deal. So I'm going to grab some assemblers. 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys were just looking for plasma engine, or excuse me. Yeah, we're making plasma engine parts out of that, so intermediates. And they just require low density structures. I just copy that, that's right. And then this is going to be a low density. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Copy, paste, paste, paste. That should solve our engine problems there. Okay, that looks good. Then what I should be able to do, if I'm thinking properly here, I can run another line coming out of these and put this guy... I'm trying to think of how I want to describe this. Okay, so if we go back to working ships here, and we could do the same thing with combat ships. We need those plasma engine parts. They need AI circuits as well. So I'm probably going to make another branch above this of the same thing and have that feedback over into something in theirs. Because let me look at all of the ships. These require plasma engine parts, medium density, which we don't have right now. These guys... okay. Plasma engine parts, medium. These are AI circuits and plasma engine, and these are just plasma engine. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. So these guys, if I'm planning right here, they're just all going to come straight up. These guys are going to go over, 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 over. They're going to be plasma engine parts. And I should put a storage container in there as well. It's because it's a thing that seems to matter. Right click, boom, boom, boom. Got lots of power going. All of that stuff's loading up beautifully. You can see this is not doing this quickly. Like this, we need to up our stuff here. But in order to do that, I need to have the ships in place. So we're going to make another branch off the top of this one. Well, let me get these ones in here first. So that's going to be that. And then that one is going to be that. But what I should be able to do is have those output. We'll put that as this guy. And then I think I can do something like that. And we're going to tell them that they're making just mining bots. All right. So right click, boom, boom, boom. Right click, boom, boom, boom. And now we have a whole bunch of ships that should be able to be built there fairly quickly and also increase our production here quite massively. Because right now we only have a few ships going there and we're going to have a whole bunch more. Look, they're even going down to help out the other spot here because this one doesn't have enough either. Ooh, and you guys need more power. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you needed more power. Oh, you need even more power. Oh, that one's not connected. That's why. All right, let's put that right there. And that solves our power needs for now. You can see that there is starting to be a backup there, which is exactly what we're looking for. All right. Now, what I'm thinking we're going to do is put another station here. We're going to make another line like this and feed these back over into this so that we have basically have that production tidied up a bit more. I do need to fix this though. This is not enough right now. We need so much more in terms of production of this stuff. So what I can do though, I'm going to get rid of this guy for just a hot second. Don't worry. Don't worry, Spade. I'll fix you. Don't worry. I'll fix you. It's okay. All right, but because we have that, I should be able to do this and put on some more printers. One, two, three, four, five. There we go. Okay, all that looks good. We're gonna get some more of these better ones. And hope and pray and dream that we can solve all of our energy problems very quickly here. I need to copy all of this stuff over. All right, and hopefully that will, you can see that we're building up stuff, but it's not building up like crazy amounts. And what in theory I could do, I don't know if this works or not, but I could have another one of these lined up and just throw those in there. But you can see it's flowing in, we're loading those things up. So like it is doing its job and we are getting it to work. All right, so let's go in here, get this one going. So we're gonna copy that one's also gonna get the plasma engine parts, and then we'll flow out of these. So I need more assemblers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And I already know I need more mines and all that stuff. We'll get there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we'll have those flow into there. You guys are gonna, well, let me just copy all this. Okay. I guess I should also connect these, huh? And these guys are going the wrong way. My bad. Set as low density. Paste, paste, and paste. Copy, 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 copy. That mechanic is very nice. I really do like that mechanic in this game. All right, so then I can copy, paste, and then this one is also going to be for that. And our biggest challenge right now is we just don't have enough of the low density stuff. So we're going to need to figure that out. We need to do a whole lot more with this and see that we are producing quite a bit, but it's not enough. So what I think we might do here, add on another one of those. We'll put that guy in place. That and that. And then I can throw that one in there, I think. All right, I need to build some more of these guys. What do I need? Medium density structures, which is iron. I love when stuff starts covering back up again. We did have a whole bunch of iron, right? There's our space rocks. Don't matter. Iron should be somewhere down around here. There's more bauxite. There's iron. Okay. I'm just going to mine it out real fast. Oh, I also have to do more research. My bad. And what am I trying to automate the production of planetary research bots? Okay. These bots can be produced at ship assemblers and scan for planetary research. Interesting. All right. Let's scroll on down here, get that last one, and start the research on that. We don't have it done yet, but that's okay. I love that we have this thing. It's so cool. Then we'll head back up to here. I already forgot what we're trying to make here, so I have to get my brain going with that. I think it's storage things, yeah. Go, those are flowing in. That's going to join on there. And hopefully we can get some of this flowing a little better here. What I eventually want to do is once this clears out, I'm going to get rid of this guy and have it go the other way. It's clearing now. All right, we have that, and I want to have it go that way. There we go. Because what I want to do is set up another mining facility here or over here and have those flow into that as well. I think that'll work the best. Oops. There we go. And we're still not getting anything flowing through. Like it's going, it's just taking a long time to get through those things, but that's okay. We're there. And then what we can do here, we have more shipyards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we need for these guys? We want the planetary research ones, right? See, we don't have the automated production of planetary research bots. That has to be in our technology tree, right? Laser turrets, that sounds fun. Singularity generation. Don't know what that is. Knights. Okay, that's a new one. How about you? Comet catching. That sounds fun. Greenhouses. That seems like planetary science. Yeah, and then the planetary research bots are going to be somewhere down below that. One of these guys. Nope. High energy mining. That sounds fun. Okay. Maybe that's them? Nope. Okay. But we have a ways to go before we get to that. Let's figure out what we want to do here with these guys. I don't need to do more of the mining. What I'd like to do is, and I don't think we need any more asteroid research. Construction bots were okay. I want to do the bats, which require the AI circuits and the plasma engine parts. So let me just copy that from all of those. Then I can go in and place in these items. All right, this is going to be AI. This one is going to be plasma. Copy, paste, 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 copy, paste, paste, paste. And we have some power issues that we need to solve quickly here. Shouldn't be a big deal, but we do need to address it. All right, there we go. There's no available defense platforms. Okay. So what that means is we can actually build another one of those cool station thingies. Get 3 of those set up. I'm going to put another one over here because that's essentially going to be our main defensive facility, I think. And then we'll call it a day. But you can see we did a lot here. We need to do a whole lot more. Like this production needs to go higher. This production looks like it's fine. Ooh. So they definitely want to fight us quite a bit here. I should also add on some more defensive structures. We need more medium density. I'm not going to do that right now. All I want to do is build on... Where are they? There you go. All right, and then we can power these up. All right, I think they need to be separated here. So we got one, those, 2, 3. And I'll make sure they have power and all that stuff. So now we should have stuff ready to roll at any time that we need to do. We got our ships and all of that automated for the most part. And we'll figure out this planetary research automation stuff. But we're looking at the map. We're not far from our main spot. We're here. We've not really done a whole lot with our other main spot, but that's okay. But I'm pretty happy with where we're at and what we're doing. We're going to massively increase our all of that stuff, but that's a problem for another time. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. We just need to do some more research and keep this game moving along. And we should be in real good shape. But folks, thanks so much for joining me as always, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.